What's up, guys? Scoon Dog in the house. Today I'm going to be talking about my next 3 books I'm going to be reading. I actually just got these ones, so I'm pretty excited for them. I've read 2 books this year so far. Not exactly where I want to be. I'd like to be around reading 1 book a year per month, 1 book a month. So I'm a little bit behind there, but there's a lot of time to catch up. So I'm just gonna keep being consistent, like I always say, read 5 minutes a day, and sure enough, you will read, at least a book a month. So I kind of wanted to summarize the 2 books I have read quickly, because if I talk about these 3 books, it'd take me 2 minutes, and I don't like to make 2-minute videos. It's a waste of my time and yours. So, book I just finished, or the first book I finished reading this year was Never Finished by David Goggins. Now, this book was awesome. It was a sequel to his first book, Can't Hurt Me, which is one of my favorite books of all time. Right here. That one digs real deep into his childhood, all of his insecurities and all that. And that one has a lot of actionable lessons that you could take from it. This one was a lot about like a comeback story. And I really could relate with that one. I tore my ACL in high school, and coming back from that was extremely tough. Maybe not as tough as his knee injury was. I mean, he had like some major things fucked up with his knee. But anyway, it shows you it really just, this one kind of makes you think, wow, man, right when you think you're done, things are over with, bad injury happens, you think everything's over with, and this book really dives into you're never finished, man. There's always something else you can do, and even if big obstacles get in your way, you'll be able to overcome them. So that's one of the big things I got from that book. The last book I just finished reading the other night here is last night actually. Organize Tomorrow Today. That one's a real basic productivity book. It had a lot of like focusing on prioritizing, which is super important. I mean, if you're new to like self-improvement and all this other stuff, time management and all that, that's like dives into like how to make a nice to-do list, what to focus on. There's a few breathing techniques. I got a lot out of that book, so highly recommend. But now the 3 books that are upcoming for me that I'll be reading. This one, to be honest, I was just trying to fill up my cart on Amazon just so I can get the free shipping. So I ran across this book and I was like, you know what? I think I've ran into this guy's YouTube channel, or I mean, I've heard of Marcus Aurelius or whatever. Anyway, this is the Daily Stoic. It says 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. So I just thought that was really a different title, and had high praise and really good reviews. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a shot. I thought maybe I like it because I really enjoy some of those Stoic videos. I mean, I even stumbled across the Daily Stoic, I'm pretty sure, on YouTube. There's a channel, and I was really interested in that. So on to the second book. Now, this one I think I might be the most excited for since the David Goggins books, and this guy is pretty much David Goggins 2.0, or the white David Goggins. endure, however you say it. How to work hard, outlast, and keep hammering, by Cameron Hanes. Forward by Joe Rogan, the famous podcaster. Now, Goggins also has high praise for this book. I've trained with many of the toughest and hardest men on the planet, and the only one that stands out, that one is Cameron Hanes. I think it's there. So, very high praise. Very excited for this book. This one gets me giddy, man. I'm excited for this book. I'm a freaking nerd. I cannot believe I'm so giddy for a book. And then also there's a brand new book here. A lot of people that I really respect on YouTube and just in life have recommended this book. I mean, Joe Rogan had this guy on his podcast. Peter Attia, Outlive, Science and Art of Longevity. Yeah, I've been on the podcast, and he had some good things to say on the podcast, and man, the praise for this book as well as Out of This World. Andrew Huberman, another guy I've talked about on the channel before. Really high praise for this book. Hugh Jackman, the Wolverine, as I'm talking about this. And I'm just really excited for this book because it's a really thick read. It's got well over 400 pages. I shouldn't say well over. The acknowledgements are in the early 400s, so about 400 pages. It's a big book, and I'm really excited to read this because Joe Rogan, Andrew Huberman, and a few other people I really respect had high praise for this book and the author. So those are the 3 books that I am going to be reading up front. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, give it a like, comment, tell me what you're reading. Tell me what you think about the books I'm going to be reading coming up, what you think about the books I read, and please subscribe, hit the bell icon for more daily videos. JB Scoons, please subscribe. See you suckers.